Fourth one, right? And this is arguably the most important one. We treat all firearms as if they're loaded. We never, under any circumstances, treat this firearm as if it's not loaded. So I don't clear my gun. Okay, I know there's no bullet in there, and then my wife and I are going to work disarming techniques, and I hold the gun pointed at her. No, 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 no. If you're going to do disarming techniques, right, we're going to use something like a blue gun, right? Something that allows us, which is a fake plastic gun. It's painted bright blue so that nobody can mistake it for a real gun. And so if you're going to do things like that, you've got to use fake guns that are designed for that purpose. We don't use real guns in those capacities. We don't use real guns to train in that sense, right? We're never pointing a gun. We treat them always as if they're loaded. If you do that one principle, the other three kind of follow behind it, right? So those are your 4 principles for Cooper safety, right? These are the 4 things that you really want to ingrain in you. When you come on a range for a classroom, your safety fundamental rules will expand on all 4 of those. You'll get given a brief generally on all 4 of Cooper's 4 safety rules. And then from there, they're actually going to have more restrictions. And they're going to say if you have a negligent discharge at any point in time, right? So if the gun goes off because you were pulling the trigger or you went to holster or whatever it is, you're going to be asked to leave. If you break the 180, meaning that if we say we have a 180-degree line out from us and you realize your other people shooting are at 180 degrees, so they're actually going to treat it like it's 170. At that point in time, if you break that 180 line, you're going to be done shooting for the day and you're going to be asked to go home. You may be allowed to stay and continue watching the training, but they'll make you take your gun off and clear you off the range, and that happens periodically. We do have people come out, pay for a class, and no, they do not get a refund because you still took somebody's slot. I will give you a discount on the next class, but you won't get a refund. You'll just be having to come back for retraining. And so the assumption is that when you come to a class, you know how to be safe with a gun. And that's pretty typical for most training schools. If you don't know how to be safe with a gun, you really need to go and take a gun safety class first. So hope that helps you guys get started. That's your 4 safety rules for your first level of firearms ownership.